Yes.
And we are live. Good evening, good morning, good night, everybody, wherever you are tuning in from. We are so excited to be back once again. Hello, everybody. Hi. So last week we were not able to come here because we decided to take time off for personal development. So yeah, we are so excited to come here again with another episode of The World Works Online, a global system that works for anyone, anywhere, at any stage. And tonight we've got a juicy topic for you guys. But before we dive right into the topic, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Dorcas. I am your host for tonight. I am originally from Ghana. Michiecha Obibiara Otieme. But I live here in Australia with my beautiful family. I'm a healthcare worker by profession, and I am a proud digital business owner. So my fellow business partners are going to introduce themselves, and then we'll dive right into the topic for tonight.
Yes. Hi, my name is Nandini. I'm from India. I'm the mother of two grown up children. I'm a life coach and a well being mentor, a very proud digital business owner. Namaste.
All right. Hello, everybody. Mabuhay, magandang gabi, magandang umaga. Ako po si Jel. I am a mom of two. I'm a wife to an OFW here in Papua New Guinea. I have over a decade of experience in corporate HR and recruitment and also a proud digital business owner.
Hello, mayong buntag sa tanan. Yes, God. Mayong buntag sa tanan. Ako di ay si Rona. I am a mom, a wife, and also a healthcare worker. I am originally from Siquijor, Philippines, but now living here in Maine, USA.
Williams, your turn.
And I stay here with my wife.
Internet's not so.
Okay.
Could be the connection.
Sorry,
Oh, no.
I'm on mute.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, my name is William. I just finished off from university and I've started working. I live here in Fiji with my sister and my parents. Naka.
Hello, magandang buhay! Naimbag na rabi aldaw ken parbangon nga labas na wherever you're watching right now. My name is Alvina. I'm originally from Isabela, Philippines. I'm Ilocana po and now living here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I'm an educator by profession and doing this business part-time with my husband.
Okay, thank you guys for sharing that with us. So, as I said earlier, we've got a juicy topic, for tonight, and I truly believe that this topic is going to speak to many of us, right? So, we are talking about something that is close to our hearts tonight. That is your culture, your strength, building a business that reflects you. So, if you are anything like me, you might have once felt like your background, where you come from, or even the way you speak or the way you dress could hold you back in the online space. I remember thinking, those days 2 years ago when I saw this opportunity, do I even belong here? Can someone like me do this? Right? Because guess what? I was just a mom, a healthcare worker, and an African woman living in the diaspora. I didn't grow up with so much knowledge of, technical skills or even business knowledge, right? But deep down, I had a dream and a big desire to build a life of flexibility and joy for my family. I wanted to be there for my kids. I wanted to be there for the times or the life, the things that matters most to me. And the beautiful things that I discovered was that this business didn't require me to change who I was to fit in, right? It gave me the space to be fully me, to be real and authentic me, right? And I discovered that it doesn't require you to change your culture to fit in. So your culture, your voice, your background, it's not a weakness. It's what actually makes you real, unique, and relatable to other people. And from my journey so far, I've met people from Africa, I've met people from India, UK, US, moms from Europe, dads from the Philippines, all over the world, right? People showing up with authenticity and building something that really fits into their world and their culture. So, if you've been watching us quietly or silently and wondering if this could actually work for someone like you because of your different culture, because of the way you talk or the way you dress or how you grew up with, let this be your confirmation that it absolutely can, right? So, if you are somebody from a different country, a different culture or background, and you've been wondering if this business working in the online space is for you, reach out to any of us after our live, and we will be more than happy to walk you through what's possible, no matter your culture or where you are starting from. So that is from me for tonight. I will leave the space for my other business partners to talk about what's on their mind.
यस नमस्ते मेरा नाम नंदिनी है और मैं एक डिजिटल बिजनेस ओनर हूँ हे हाय अनलिन वाचिंग फ्रॉम ऑस्ट्रेलिया ये बिजनेस में मैं एक साल पहले जुड़ गई थी क्योंकि मेरा सब कुछ खोया था और मुझे बहुत गर्व है कि मैं डिजिटल बिजनेस ओनर हूँ ये बिजनेस सबसे प्यारा है मेरे लिए और सबसे बेस्ट चीज है मेरे लिए I'm the happiest that I've ever been in this business. And I'm very proud to be an Indian. And I'm very, very proud to be a global digital business owner. क्योंकि मैं सबकी हूँ. I'm not separate from anyone. I'm a human being on this earth. And everybody belongs to me. I'm very clear of that. So whether you are in Timbuktu, whether you are in Australia, whether you are in Iceland, you're mine as far as I'm concerned. There's nothing that separates us because we're all connected by one heart and one vision to be happy, to live a life of purpose, to live a life where we can help ourselves and help others. सबके लिए एक ही मकसद जीने का होता है कि हम सब खुश रहें या आप पापा न्यू गिनी से हो या आप फिलीपीन से हो या आप फिजी से हो या आप घाना से हो आपका एक ही मकसद होता है कि मुझे खुश रहना है एवरीबडी जस्ट हैज वन पर्पस टू बी हैप्पी और इस बिजनेस में मैंने वो देखा है हमारा जन्म सिंध अधिकार है जन्म सिंध अधिकार it is our birthright everybody's birthright to be happy. It is our birthright to be respected. It is our birthright to be treated kindly. And in this business, your birthright will shine. What you deserve shines here. एवरीबडी मैंने देखा है जो लोग अपने फेस नहीं दिखा सकते हैं हम उनके लिए फेसलेस एडवर्टाइजिंग सिखाते हैं वी रिस्पेक्ट एवरीवन हियर if you can't show your face we'll show you faceless advertising there are people here who do their ads just on testimonials of others तो कोई भी ये बिजनेस कर सकता है सिर्फ आपके पास एक चीज होना चाहिए ये जुनून कि मुझे करना है anyone can do this business you just need one thing the willingness to be coachable and that passion to learn because we are humans of this world humans of the earth and we welcome all of you another human being into our hearts thank you
Thank you, Nandini.
Okay.
Hi, Buddy.
Let's read some comments now. Buddy, good job. Our online business is wonderful. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in and
Hi.
watching from Fiji. Wow, thank you so much, everybody. Okay, so I don't know what to say anymore.
Speak your language to start with. Yeah. Speak a little bit of your language. Let us
Mesmerized
hear from you.
with Nandini there. I love what she talked about, even if I don't understand other language there. But you know what? That's one of the questions that I always get from people inquiring about this business. I'm not good in English. Can I do this business? Right? I
wow
always get that. Like, or okay, is this also gonna work for me? I'm not a mom like you, right? Because my branding is, I always talk about being a
You
working
know,
mom, a working parent, helping other working moms too. So they were just curious, okay, I'm not a mom yet. Can I still do this business? Or other people would ask like, if will this business work for me in my country, right? Because you're based there and I'm based here, right?
Yes.
Can it work for me too? And I always say yes. This business is going to work for you. This business is not about language, right? You see, Sis Nandini there, she speak in her own language, and we do that in this business. You speak whatever language you're comfortable with, and that's not a problem in this business. You can post in your own language on your pages, your social media platform, and that's okay. And it's also not just for moms, not just for parents, it's for dads, for aunties, for uncles, grandmas, grandmas, students, retirees, name it. It's for everyone.
Anybody that has a dream.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And it's not about where you live, it's not the location. Wherever you are, you can run this business. As long as you have a good internet connection, you've got a phone and laptop, that's what you need. And even if you move countries, you can also run this business. It will work for you. This business is built for anyone who wants real change in their life. That's what we need. Your burning desire to succeed in this business, to achieve your goal. It's for people who are ready to create freedom and flexibility. And of course, more time for your family, for yourself, for your loved ones, for your dreams, right? And what I love about this business is that you don't need to pretend to be someone else, right? You don't need to hide your background or your story, because actually your story is your superpower. Your story, your values, your culture, your journey in this business. That's what will inspire other people. And that's what makes this business so beautiful, right? You get to show up as you, as who you are. You don't have to pretend, right? Wherever your base, whatever is your background or your language, you have a story to tell, and your story has the power to help someone else say, like, if she can do it, maybe I can do it too. And for me, this business has become more than just a way to earn. It became, I'd say, a platform to share my story, to share my heart, to share our journey, and to connect with people who want the same thing. I wanted to talk to people who are like me. Like, and
Yeah.
you, if you're not like me, then talk to people who are like you. For me, I wanted to share this opportunity to people who are like me, people who wanted more time for family, more flexibility, and a life that feels aligned, right? And I just want, and if you can do that too, whoever you wanted to work with in this business, you can do that, and in whatever language you're comfortable with, right? So don't ever think that your background or your culture is a limitation. It's actually your biggest asset in this business. You bring something on the table that nobody else can, just like what we have here in our Go Live. Like, we all have different things to share. We have different stories to share every week in our segment. And that's what's going to happen to you too when you start your own journey to digital entrepreneurship, right? And that's exactly why this business can work for you, because it's built to reflect you, right? So do check it out. No limitations. You just have to be yourself, and you just have to love who you are in this business. That's it for me.
All right, thank you. Thank you. So, yes, my question for anyone who's going to be watching is, what if everything that makes you different is exactly what makes you powerful in the online world, right? So, when I moved from the Philippines to the US, it was a big adjustment. New culture, new systems, and everything, new everything. Like many immigrants, I came here for a better life, and I work hard, overtime shifts, night shifts, and sometimes missing important times, family moments, right? But deep down, I wanted more than just to survive. I wanted more to be present. I wanted to raise my daughter without missing milestones, and I wanted freedom. And at first, I doubted myself. I thought, who would have listened to me, right? I have a strong accent. I'm not techie, and I don't even grow up with technology. When I was growing up, I didn't have any technology with us. I didn't grow up with social media, but I realized the very things I thought were disadvantages were actually my strength, right? I came from a culture that values hard work, sacrifice, and above all, family. We help each other, we make things work even when it's hard. And those values came from the heart of my business. When I showed up as myself, as I am a Visayan speaking mom, a healthcare worker, but still working in Perdim, someone who just wanted to create a better life, people connected with that. Not because I was perfect, but because I was real. And I started attracting others who saw themselves in me, like, attract the people that is like you, right? So fellow OFWs, working parents, immigrants, moms who just wanted a freedom too. So if you're holding back because you think your story isn't big enough or flashy enough, I want to tell you, your story matters, your roots matters, and your culture is your brand. In this online space, authenticity is your superpower. Don't try to blend in. Stand out by being you. Because when you build a business that reflects who you really are, you don't just grow a brand. You build a movement that speaks to your heart. And thank you so much for listening.
All right, Mbuluvinaka. Okay, so tonight's topic is actually one that really hits home. And yes, your culture is your strength. Now, they're actually like your roots, those are your riches, really. Your traditions, your values, your experiences, basically your story, right? And all of those things, they are very powerful ingredients that will make your message real and relatable. And it's not about trying to like fit into a mold. Like this is not like there are rules like you need to act a certain way or you need to speak or even look a certain way in order to succeed here. But the truth is that like what makes you different, that's your superpower. Literally, that's your advantage. And your struggles, your wins, your turning points, maybe there was a point in your life where like you felt really low. And everyone has their own story, their own their own difficulties and challenges. And it's these things that can actually inspire people on a really deep level. And it can lead others uh, to discover it for themselves. And one thing that we should remember, well, I like to tell myself, is that authenticity is better than trying to be perfect. And like being yourself is actually like when you truly be yourself in the most authentic way, it's actually it's it's uh it's magnetic, and it attracts those who relate with your story, like the struggles that you've been through. Like s- some of us might think like, oh, no one's going to want to listen to my story because it's not flashy or it doesn't have anything interesting in it, or maybe just to you it seems boring. But the thing is, it's these really unique things about you that make your story most reaching and impactful. And that's one thing that is really amazing about this business, is that we have the freedom to um, to be ourselves, to honor our own identity. You don't have to hide anything about you. you you are who you are, and that is your biggest asset. And like you heard sis Nandini, she was she was speaking in Hindi, and that is her way of relating with others like her who also speak Hindi. Maybe they're not living in India. Maybe they live in America or in Australia or elsewhere. But that's super important. And like your representation of who you are, that truly matters. When you show up fully as you, like just as you are, you give others who are watching the permission to also believe that they can do it too. And that's impact. That is actually impact. So yeah, whether you're a parent or you're working or you're a student or you're about to retire, you can start anywhere right here. And you can turn what makes you very different and unique into a digital power. So that's all for me. And thank you very much. Pinaka.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Ayan po, narinig niyo po na pwede kang mag-business na kahit hindi ka fluent sa English, di ba? So I'll come to realize that the most powerful foundation of building a business is not just strategy or skills. It's who you are, your story, your culture, your strength, and your why. As a Filipina here in Canada, I was and work as a nanny here, a health worker, and and I work also in a fast food restaurant, and I lived through seasons of sacrifice, long hours, and moments when I almost forget what it feels like to dream. But through it all, I carried something deep inside, a purpose that I could ignore, a voice what whispered, you were made for more. So when I found this digital business, I didn't just find an income uh, stream. I found platform that allow me to build something that reflect my values, my stories, and my strength. It's flexible, scalable, it's global, and but most of all, it's personal. And it gave me this the space of honor as a Filipino wrote my journey as an immigrant and my desire to lead with a meaningful impact. This journey became even more meaningful because I was not alone. I want to take this opportunity to honor and thanks the incredible people I'm blessed and learn from and grow with. Coach Del, thank you for leading with heart, wisdom, and purpose. Your guidance continue to light the path for many of us. Sis Rona, your story and authenticity inspire so many women to rise up and on their journey. Sis Landini, thank you for your calm strength, a beautiful spirit that uplifts our community. Sis Dorcas, your faith, your joy, and grace radiates through everything you do. William, your boldness to embrace your purpose show that men too can lead with heart and vision. It's of each of you came from different cultures, different life paths, but yet show up with courage and conviction, building a business that reflects your true self. I'm honored to work this journey with you. So, to everyone here watching, maybe you feel like your story is not big enough, right? But maybe you think that your background, your age, your current situation disqualified to do this business. But I'm here to tell you it's not. What you lead through, what you believe, who you are, this is the things that can connect, inspire, and build trust with people around the world. This business is not about pretending to become someone else. It's about creating someone real, something that speaks to others because I came from place of truth. So if you're ready for a new chapter, reach out, ask. So you have more purpose, more purpose, more time, more freedom, or just something that feels right for you. something that honors who you are really, then this is the time. Start now. Ready to explore. Message anyone on us here. With honor to walk with you to begin your journey that reflects you. Thank you. God bless and mabuhay.